Hello, Mani. Welcome to the Iowa channel. Namaste.
Namaste, Habi. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Good.
Um, so yeah, thanks for having me on the channel again
No
on your
problem.
podcast.
It's always a pleasure having to answer these questions because at some point it's going to need answering, anyways. I know I get a lot of questions on the Astro Inn with Abi TikTok channel, and most of the time you can never answer everybody at once. And doing it one at a time on the live, it's not getting me anywhere because there's so much of questions, yet it's basically impossible to go so many times live on TikTok because
Mm,
these sessions are very long. So I'm actually happy doing these podcasts, answering these questions and sharing it with the public. So I believe you have a question for me today. Please indicate, is this coming from the TikTok live or WhatsApp?
both, because the question is the question is um, what is Astro Inn with Abi? Now we have individuals that come on the TikTok live. They want to know what you're about. What do you do? They ask what is Astro Inn with Abi. Similarly, you have these questions on Facebook and on WhatsApp. So if you can explain what's Astro in with Abi,
Okay. All right.
that will be great.
Astro in with Abi. So obviously, Abi is who I am. Astro in. Astro comes from astrology, astro, that which is beyond the material existence, the astro world, astro planets, stars. So it's all about Astro in is all about the planets, stars, astrology or the study of planets and how they affect all life or how they orbit or transits affect all life on Earth. So Astro In is all about discussing. I would say it's more for teaching astrology or
Yes,
for you know doing readings to the use of birth charts.
mhm,
Astro In
yes,
with Abi is basically anybody that's requesting answers as to how the planets impact them as life. Fundamentally, that's what it's about. It's just that over the last couple of years, the client base has really grown, and not everybody
mhm,
had questions or has questions regarding the planets and how they impact life. So this is where it got a bit
mhm,
interesting because yeah, you've got astrology, you've got numerology, you've got monology. Everything is regarding spirituality. I would call astrology part of spirituality. So yeah, you've got all of these sciences, and then you've got a bunch of people that are not interested in these kind of things. They just want to know how to rise in frequency. And I think we've covered a podcast on that, how to raise in vibrations. So Astro Inudabi, even though Astro Inudabi has been launched purely to do talks, podcasts, live sessions on TikTok, holistically around astrology, it has also broadened and included other aspects into it, which is spirituality. So
mhm,
therefore, if you look at the slogan, I had to change it to oneness, Ashto Inudabi, oneness in astrology and spirituality. So it brings both
yes,
into perspective. So Ashto Inudabi, okay, that's what I am, but why? Why? To bring or to demonstrate the oneness between the stars and spirituality. And I think that's the best way to sum it up as to what Ashto Inudabi is. And this doesn't necessarily mean that you need to, succumb to this here that I need to follow a spiritual path to come and have a discussion with me. No, because we are all a spiritual
mhm,
being. Whether we accept it or not, we are spiritual in nature. It's just that our focuses are more entangled with the material existence of life, opposed to that which is beyond the material. And this is where the pain and suffering
mhm,
comes in. And then most people want to dig in and see, okay, what is happening? I need to see what's happening in my life. But prevention is better than cure. And I think if you, if you join in these sessions, you will understand even a glimpse of what it is. Just spend a few sessions on the TikTok live, or just listen to a few podcasts. You will start to feel that a lot of things, they do make sense. And this is not a religious thing. So Astro Inn is not religious at all. It's not moving you to a certain path. Astro Inn is a pathless path. There's no path to it. It's just bringing in awareness on astrology and spirituality, bringing the awareness and the similarity between the both, the oneness between the both, and from there, it's helping you pave a better way for your soul's journey, for karmic evolutionary process or evolutionary process. It should help you identify with yourself, not your material body, but your true self. Astro Abi,
Mhm.
the channel itself on TikTok, these podcasts, Awareness Pabi, Astro Abi, they will help you understand your true nature and the source of your true nature. And I get this question a lot, but how this will help me? I'm suffering this problem today. How will that help me? When you understand your true source and your true identity, half of your
Yes.
half of your worries will fall away. In fact, more than half of your worries will fall away. It'll all make sense to you. In fact, that which used to worry you 9 out of 10 now starts to worry you 1 out of 10. The last one, I would say, is
Mm.
karmic attachment, which fades away in time, anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope I've done justice to this question. I think I can go on and on also
Yeah.
in describing what Astro Inudabi is all about, but purely it
Yeah.
was created to, you know to demonstrate the oneness in astrology and spirituality.
Okay. Thanks for that explanation, Abby. I'm sure now when people ask what's asteroid with Abby or what's Iwa, um, you can always lead them to this podcast so they have a better understanding of what it is that you
100%. I
do.
think I'll do that. Yeah, I think I will
Yeah.
definitely do that. Thank you, Mani.
Yes.
Thank you for your
No
time. Thank you for
problem.
bringing these questions to my table. God bless you. Look after
God
yourself.
bless you.
Take care.
Namaste.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Namaste. Bye.